Daniel Brauman and represent Cuzzy Bros Fishing. So Cuzzy Bros Fishing is just a Facebook page that we started a couple of years ago, just for people that are learning how to fish, and that was pretty much it. We don't sell anything, we're not trying to flog anything off, we're just out there fishing, enjoying it. Today we're over at Port Fairy, out chasing the bluefin. Ideally I wanted to line up a barrel for you guys, but it wasn't to be. The weather was pretty average, so we just poked around out the front. Cats are outstanding. Going from a mono hull to a cat, I wouldn't go back. And to buy a boat this big in glass, you know, we'd have to upgrade the truck, we'd have to do a heap of stuff just to be legal. So the fact that it's aluminium, it's light, you know, massive pluses all around. Once you learn how to drive it, you're not going to go back. So it's a Sailfish S8, 2016. We picked it up in December 2016, brand new, and it's been awesome. 2.45 wide, so that's legally towed without the wide load and all that sort of signage, so that was a big plus for us. Comes in at 3.4 on the trailer, fully loaded, 400 litres of fuel. So the Gen 3 hull is the latest generation of hull from Sailfish, and this thing is phenomenal. I mean, you guys been out in the weather today and seen what it's like, and this thing is just phenomenal. I cannot complain about this boat whatsoever. You get straight into your boat from Sailfish and you don't have a problem at all. They're designed really well for the end user. There's a lot of thought and a lot of R&D that's been put into them, and that shows just in the layout and the setup. The finish on them is phenomenal. So the fit out on the boat, so basically starting down the back here, we've got the chopping board and everything like that. We set that up so it's got tuna tubes. We wanted to do a lot of switch bait for marlin and things like that, so we set that up. Sailfish designed it and come up with it. And then over on the port side, we've got the live bait tank. The walk through between the transoms there, so we can get down and bring those fish on board that we need to, or fight the fish when you're trying to get around the back of the engines. Honda twin 135s down the back, awesome engines, cannot complain about them. The fuel economy is phenomenal, so really happy with the 135s. I think in the end we did about 105 Ks for 63 litres, that's out of both engines, so that's combined, so 33 litres per engine. So we put in an Evo 3 16-inch screen, and we got rid of the BSM3 and put in a S5 100. Excellent kit, like it's so user-friendly, can't go wrong with it. It's easy to set up. You know, you can drive it straight out of the factory from Sailfish and not have a problem with running the gear at all. And over at Burmy this year, marking marlin, sharks, today marking bluefin, they've all got their own individual marks, and once you learn how to read your gear, it just makes things so much easier. We've also set it up with 2 transducers, so 2 1 kilowatt transducers. We've got a high, wide and a low, and they're set up in either side, so port and starboard in through hull. We are doing a lot of Ks on these trailers, and Sailfish build all their trailers in-house. They're a full aluminium custom built trailer for your boat, ready to go. Like I said, the boat's nearly 2 years old, and I reckon conservatively we've probably put close to 20,000 Ks, probably more, on the trailer, and I haven't had one issue with wheel bearings, anything. Like the trailer's been faultless, and you know, carrying nearly 3.5 tonne, it's not a light boat really, but the trailer's been excellent. Port Fairy, you know, a beautiful part of Victoria. It's really fired over the last couple of years. Obviously Portland takes all the glory with the tuna fishing, but Port Fairy is one of those well-kept little secrets. You know, no one really knows too much about it, but it is right up there with Portland. The fishing here is phenomenal. You can head, today we're only 5 Ks out the front and we're on the tuna. It's got its barrels, the boat ramp's user-friendly. The whole town has a really good vibe to it. There's no hustle and bustle. You get here, it is really like a country little town, but it's on the coast. For the last 20 years I've been a soldier with the Australian Defence Force in the Army. 20 years there, 20 years just clocked up. So game fishing's a big team sport, just like the military, and then having things organised. You guys have probably noticed everything on the boat has its place. The rods are all numbered. They go in a certain spot when we're setting up. it just makes things so much easier. And when things really start happening, you know, game fishing's 99.9% boredom, and you're out there for that 0.1% of adrenaline and action and mayhem and everything that goes with it. So you want everything organised, you want it in a place where everyone can get to it, you want it so that people know where everything is and have an understanding of how to use it. Kill one, educate many. That's probably one of my favourite sayings. I've got my fair share.